Hi, I'm Amy. Welcome to the video. Hey guys, today's video is going to be first impressions on some brand new Elf things, including this brand new baby right here, the Elf Camo CC Cream, as well as the Putty Blushes. These are two hot button items I've been dying to get my hands on. I finally got my hands on the blush, and I just got my hands on the CC Cream, and there's also a few other goodies in here. So if you'd like to see how I created this face using Elf products, then just keep watching. All right, I am so excited. Let me clip my hair back, per usual. All right, I was not planning to do this video, but I have this stuff, so I want to do this video. So first of all, I did purchase they have like a little gift set for like $15 or $20 for like hydration. So it comes with this Hydrating Booster drops, which I want to try with the other Elf foundation. I have not tried this yet. And then it comes with the Hello Hydration face cream. And I have been using this for the last couple of days. And it's what's on my face right now. It's not as dewy as my normal stuff, but it is really nice and does feel really hydrating. But it does have a scent to it. And I don't know if it's like an added scent or it's just something that's in there. But I don't really love the scent. I mean, it's kind of like a clean, citrusy kind of scent, but it is kind of strong while you're putting it on your face. But it also comes with a Hydrating Face Primer, Prime on the Go. So I want to try this out today, but since we are going to be trying the new CC Cream, I only want to put it on half my face. That way we can see if it makes a difference, if the CC Cream works with it or not. So let's see what kind of... Okay, it's very liquidy. Oh, it's like a clear gel. Do you see that? That's kind of weird. Okay. But it is called hydration, so I feel like I should put it everywhere. What do you think? Okay, it doesn't say pore minimizing. It's I did not keep the box, so I don't know, but it does feel silicone-y. It kind of reminds me of the NYX primer. Gosh, I don't remember what it was called. Not the Angel Veil one, because I never tried that one, but the other one. Okay. So it is, you know what? I wouldn't even say it's glowy. It just feels kind of silicone-y. But my hand's kind of glowy, so maybe it is glowy and I just can't tell because I have moisturizer on. Okay, so this is the Elf Color Correcting Full Coverage Natural Finish. Skin Loving Ingredients, Collagen, Peptides, Niacinamide. Get out of this box. Anyways, directions. Apply 1 to 2 pumps on clean skin using a duo brush, their specific brush, to achieve airbrush finish. Wear as moisturizer and full coverage depending on your needs. Apply liberally 15 minutes before sun. Reapply every 2 hours. They always have to say that whenever there's SPF in something. This has SPF 30, and I got the shade Fair 120N. They tell you to use a brush, but it's probably so they can sell their specific brush that they made. Not really for me to use a brush, but I will use a brush. Okay, the foundation brush I have over here with me is my It Cosmetics Love is the Foundation brush. So I'm going to pump some on the back of my hand. Okay, sheet thick. Look at that. I have not seen anyone else's video on this, so I have no idea what people are saying about it. So, this is my blind first impression. All right. Don't think it's full coverage. I would say it's a good medium coverage. and I don't think it looks hydrating at all. And I'm going to zoom in and show you my nose right now. Look at this. Now my nose is like the driest part of me, but like, what? And you can see where like, so let's see if that's the brush, you know, let's press it in. Not loving that. You know, I kind of feel like this is targeted towards dry skin people as like an everyday hydrating situation, like collagen peptides, niacinamide. That makes me think, hey buddy, this is for hydrating. And a CC cream, but don't know about that. Okay, let's try on the other side. Oh, and I guess that was a little bit more than a pump because that's all that's left of the pump. So this side was more than half of a pump and did not get full coverage as claimed. I was so excited about this. Well, okay. So this side I do have some healing acne. So I'm curious to see how it sits on that since it did not sit on my nose very well. It's just creating like, you know, a dry circle. It's doing very similar thing around the nose. It's doing it on the tip of my nose. Cool, cool, cool. I do think the primer definitely made this glowy. Look at it. There's definitely a glow here where this side is matte. It is not, I mean, well, it's not matte like powder. Look, it looks more satin. It looks pretty much like my skin did before, and that moisturizer didn't have like any glow to it. So this is like natural satin, maybe even a like velvety finish. Although it does look kind of glowy in the screen, I'm telling you, there's not much glow here. This side does have a little bit more of a glow, so I might like that primer actually, which is good because I did not like the Jelly Much primer at all. I have a full face of Elf video on my channel already, and in that one, that's where I tried the Jelly Much primer. So if you're interested to see how that was for me, then I will link that right here for you. I'm gonna add a little bit right in here because I feel like I went up higher over here. I do not want to add any more to my nose because it still looks so terrible. And I haven't used my It Cosmetics CC cream in such a long time. I know a lot of people were like hoping that this would be a good dupe for that. I haven't used that one in a long time because they just don't really come in a light enough shade for me. And I think I have the shade Light or the shade Fair, and it's still just like super dark. So I do have a lot left on my hand because I did not use too much of that second pump. But I'm not going to build this up anymore because of what it did on my nose. I just don't think it's going to make it look any better. So I'm going to go over my whole face with the sponge. I definitely like this side better. Look at that glow. I think I like the primer. I'm definitely going to be trying the primer again. And even like my pores and stuff look better on this. Not that it like emphasizes or hides my pore, like not that this emphasizes my pores and this hides it, but on this side you can definitely see like my peach fuzz more. It definitely looks more textured on this side, and even like around my nose it does look better on this side than it did on this side, but it does not look good, you know, like it still looks very much like not sticking to my skin, and kind of collecting around my dry patches. Like I got one right in here and then around that zit. But overall, I love the look of that primer is giving to the foundation. So I definitely am going to try the primer again. The foundation I'm pretty upset about, honestly. The CC cream, I was really excited. Very disappointed. It's so sad. Okay, I'm going to just use my Flower Beauty concealer. I do not at all feel like I really need to set my face, and I don't think it will help it. I might set my under eye a little bit. So I'm going to take my Essence Brighten Up. So, the Elf Putty Blush, they have like the swatch that is next to each shade, but then they have like, you know, like the promo shots. And in the promo shots, there was a shade. I'll show you the promo shot, and I'm going to point out the shade. This is the shade I wanted, so I went through every one of their Instagram posts to see which one that they tagged as that shade, and it was this one, Tahiti. It's just called Tahiti. The color is not on here. So once I throw this package away, I'm going to forget that this is Tahiti. Cool. That's interesting. Doesn't say it on the inside. Okay. Yeah. So here's the shade and what it looks like before I touch it. But like, look at the package. There is nothing that says the shade on here. All right. I'm going to feel it first and put it on my hand, I think. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's a really pretty color. Okay. I like that. And it blends out really nicely, okay? And it doesn't feel tacky at all in my hand. I don't really have any of my brushes over here that I normally would use. So I'm gonna use this Elizabeth Arden brush that I didn't use in my last video and see if I can use this. It looks a little bit soft, but it's small enough to fit in here, so let's try it. That's so nice. This is definitely not what I thought of when I thought of putty. You know what I mean? Like, when I think of putty, the word putty, I think of like the ColourPop Jelly Much shadows. Those are like putty. But it is more... that's pretty. It is more like a melty, thin lip balm. That looks so nice on my lips too. Okay. Okay, Elf. Wow. That is so cute. And it's not like super lip balmy. It's like a dry color. So it doesn't leave any tack. Oh, I might need all of these. Oh, okay. I like that a lot. Okay, I'm gonna close it up for now. I might add some more after I put on bronzer and stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera, and I'm gonna add some Profusion bronzer and some NYX High Gloss as highlight, and I will be right back. All right, I put on my bronzer and highlight, and I am gonna take a little bit more of the blush, but this time I'm gonna use my sponge. I feel like this sponge would help everything else maybe look a little better on this foundation. I really like this blush, okay? It reminds me actually a lot of the Tower 28 blush that I have and love, Magic Hour. I think Magic Hour is like, they may not be exact color dupes, but the formula, it's just so thin. And it feels like it's going to be very creamy, which it is creamy, but then it's like dries basically matte, you know, like texture wise, but still leaves a really nice skin-like finish. Ooh, I love it. Now we are on to eyes. Now for eyes, I picked up this liquid metallic shadow, and I do have one of these, but the one I have is like a just sparkle glitter kind. I don't have one that's like this, which is like has more of a base to it, I think, just from looking at it. And then I picked up two more of the Bite Size shadows. I got Hot Jalapeno, which I have been eyeing for a really long time. And I got Rose Water, which a lot of people really recommend the Rose Water one. And it is very pretty shades. So I thought I would pick both of those up. So I'm going to open these up. Okay, this one's Rose Water. This one's Hot Jalapeno. And then this one is called Moon. I'm going to take my NYX number 16 into this shade in the Rose Water palette and put it in my crease. My eye's already watering, so yay. That's a beautiful shade. I love that. It's like another Barely There shade, but man, love me some Barely There shades. All right, and then I really do want to go into these bright green shimmers, but I'm not going to do it because I've done 2 or 3 looks like that this month. So I'm going to take, I'm going to take, sorry, I'm a little all over the place this morning. And it is super early in the morning because I'm filming this before work. Tino, get down. I'm going to take my rougher number 1 and I'm going to go into this green shade and I'm going to start to create like a halo eye. This green is so good. Normally, well, a lot of times when you go to blend out a green, it just turns into like gray or something. But this one is really keeping its green, you know, its integrity. Boy, I invented you. I'm going to go back into the NYX 43 and do the same thing to the bottom. I think that's really nice. I'm going to just take my NYX number 16, nothing new on it, and just give me a sweep right in the crease. Okay, when you do your eyeshadow, do your hands end up looking like this? Because that's what I do. Instead of setting down my brushes, you know, I'm like, okay, I just need to do one thing real quick, and then I pick it all up like that. And then I just start dropping things. I'm going to take the NYX 43 again, and I'm going to go into the deeper green and deepen up the outer corner only. I feel like Poison Ivy. I love it. Okay. NYX 16, nothing new on it. Just hitting up those edges. Okay, I'm going to go into the Rose Water one, and I'm going to take my finger into the deeper shimmer, and I'm going to go in the middle here and kind of spread across like so. That's pretty. No, this is just dry, you know, I didn't wet it or anything. And I'm going to take my Sigma E30 into the same brush and do the same thing on the bottom. Okay, I think this is very pretty, but I do want to use, where'd it go? This guy. So I'm going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm going to take this Refer number 3 brush, which is super teeny tiny, and I'm going to dip right into that and go right here and up. Ooh. I'm not sure if you can pick that up, but it is super reflective and kind of Katie Jane Hughes, tap it all the way up. Do you see the difference? I hope so. I'm going to go on the under eye as well. I'm going to go back into my Sigma E30 and I'm going to go into the lightest shade in the Rose Water and do my inner corners. All right, so that is everything new that I have. I'm going to go off camera and do my brows using my Elf Ultra Precise Brow Pencil and put on a lip product and a mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did not put anything on my lips because actually what I want to do is put some more of that blush on and then put a lip gloss on and then see how that looks, you know? So, using the same blush, Tahiti, and I'm gonna that's such a pretty color. I really like that. I really like that. Okay, just because it's right here, I'm gonna use the Essence Shine Shine Shine. Yes, I do have Elf ones, but they are put away, you know. That's pretty good. It kept its pigment, you know. I like that. Okay, let's do a quick rundown of what we tried out here. So first of all, I want to say I do like the Hello Hydration Face Cream. I don't think it is like the most moisturizing, so if you have dry skin, you may not find that it does enough for you, but if you have more normal skin, then I do think that you would like this. I still prefer my CeraVe Hydrating Moisturizer, but I still don't like the scent of this. But it is good. So like, you know, whatever your preference. I have not used these hydration booster drops yet, but I am really excited to try them. The primer, I'm real excited about this. Like, I don't know if you can see, but there's just so much more glow on this side of my face without it looking really dewy. You know what I mean? It's giving me like glass skin reflect, and I'm really excited to try this with some other foundations and see how it works, and I'm excited to see how it looks at the end of the day today. The Camo CC Cream. Definitely not for dry skin. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go watch the other reviews that have been posted and see what other people are saying, but definitely a no from me. A no. I don't even know if I would try it again, but we'll see. Maybe. You know, you gotta try everything at least twice, right? And then the blush. This might be my very favorite thing that I tried today. I'm really excited about this blush, and I want to go get more colors immediately. I think it looks beautiful on my face. It's not too much, not in your face. It looks beautiful on my lips. Like, are you kidding me? This color, perfection. I'm so excited that I went with this color instead of like getting the lightest color, which is what I think Bali. Anyways, I'm really excited about this. The eyeshadow palettes, I love these, period. If there is I've said this like several times, but if there is a shade in here in this bite-sized family that you love, go for it. And if there's a shade range that you want to experiment with, but you don't want to go spending $20 on a full-size palette, baby, $3. These are beautiful. Look at this green. Like, are you kidding? Love, love, love. Highly recommend. And then this, I really like this. I think I want to play with it in full opacity as well, but I love it just sprinkled over the eyes. It's such like a little fairy dusting of situation, and I really do like this color. That's my thoughts on everything. At this point, I really don't like this foundation, this CC cream at all, just because of how terrible it looks in this area right around my nose, you know. No, don't like that. But I am gonna wear it all day, so I'm gonna insert a clip of me after like 8 to 10 hours of wear so that you can see what it looks like, because the rest of my face looks fine. It's just in the middle of my face it looks absolutely terrible. So yeah, so I will insert that clip, but obviously I won't have my thoughts. So here's that clip from the end of the day. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!